I'm back to work on quilted tote bags. I'm making one small one that I've got an order for, but the majority of the ones that I have orders for are going to be made starting tomorrow. So I'm quickly messing with this. I did a couple of different quilting designs on it, sort of a shell pattern, and then I don't know if this shows, but there's a leaf pattern and a little bit of a branch with pebble background. This is not for sale. It's just one that I'm messing with to try out some new ideas, and then it'll become a gift. They take one denim blue jeans leg for each side of the bag, and again, this is going to be a small one because it was a small pair of jeans. So I am working away at getting a few of these done. I have, when I listed them for sale, and those are the ones that I listed for sale will be done as custom orders. I have listed 10 as the number that I would start out with. And as soon as I get those 10 finished, I'll list some more. For the moment, I'm using this to test out some ideas. That's sort of part of the fun is coming up with different designs. Unfortunately, right now, the lighting is just terrible. I'm going to have to get myself a better lighting setup for when I'm trying to work in the evening. It's hard to believe it's so dark at this time of day, but it is winter. That happens. When I start working in the summer, I don't even know, sometimes it's 9 o'clock before I even realize how late it is because the sun stays out so long. And my machine here is right in front of a window, and so it's normally quite bright, easy to see, but even the best artificial light for me creates a bit of a glare and makes it a little harder to see what I'm doing. So I'm not expecting perfection of results here. I'm just gonna the way and see what happens. This machine, unfortunately, it's in a treadle, and the floor is not balanced or level, and so I get this rattling noise as the machine bobbles around. You get used to the sound until I look at a video of myself quilting and I think, boy, that really is noisy. I gotta fix that. Because of the way I make these, I use one leg from a pair of jeans for each side of the bag, and I leave the center seam in. So every panel ends up with essentially two sides to it. So I have to kind of find quilting designs that really look okay as just a narrow long thing. And I don't know if this is going to show or not, but what I'm working on here is a peacock feather. One of the other things that happens is you get a thread that you think is really going to show up nicely, and you get stitching away on it and you find out, well, it really doesn't show nearly as well as I thought it would. And so I may, if I do this design again, in fact, I'm sure I will use a different color. A couple of people have asked about my quilting foot, and I had several, and I have to try the foot on every quilt. The machine itself behaves differently with different fabric. So the batting, backing, and top change the way the foot or the machine responds. So on some quilts, this foot works better. On some quilts, this one works better. On some, I have a better time with this one. And so I think it's sort of a handy thing to have more than one, so that you can test out how they respond to the various quilts. So right now, this one seems to be doing a pretty good job. The problem is I'm just having such a hard time seeing what I'm doing. But I think you can sort of see the design. It might be easier to see in the video than it is to see in real life. When I do this, I do a lot of quilting over of the previous lines, and when you can't see, that becomes a little bit of a task. So I'm going to go rather slowly. And the reason I'm quilting over it is it will help to make the thread color show more, and I think that'll give it a better overall look. And then what I'll do next is I will essentially fill in all of the non-feather areas with really heavy background quilting. That'll make the whole thing stand out nicely, I hope. Denim behaves a little differently than quilting cotton, and what I find is that it is it's not hard to quilt through, but it is harder to control. You don't normally think of denim as being a stretchy fabric, but it is. When I quilt this, it tends to want to bunch up and pucker because there's so much give to the fabric. That's why jeans are so comfortable, because there is give to them. Maybe not quite as much as a pair of stretch pants, but there is a good deal of give to denim, and that stretch makes it harder to quilt because of the potential for puckering. And if you look at the, see, now I I just totally lost my line. If you look at the way they're cut, I'm going to have to turn this so I can see it. If you look at the way they're cut, the jeans are cut, a lot of the pieces are cut on the bias. And that makes the fabric naturally stretchy also. When I'm having a hard time seeing, I go slower. And you may or may not be able to see this on camera, but I also stick out my tongue. I don't know why that seems to help, but it does. Well, I don't know if that's going to show up well or not, but so that's a quilted peacock feather. I'm going to switch thread and fill in the background. And I have to decide what thread I'm going to use, but that's the start anyway. Happy quilting. One side done, more to go. Let's see if the light can change. Nope, that doesn't help. Anyway, no, it's hard to see, but there it is.